Rocky dick, man! How many of these goddamn movies are they gonna make? What, now Rocky's taking on the Russians? What's next? You gonna take on North Korea? Ugh, god damn it, Sylvester! Give it a rest! Ugh. Remember, spoilers do lie ahead. So yeah, pretty much every Rocky movie after Rocky 2 is pretty pointless in existence. If you thought we couldn't get any goofier with Rocky 3, you thought wrong. Now Rocky is going up against He-Man and the entire Soviet Union. I'm not going to lie though, I was rooting for Rocky the whole time when he was fighting Drago and basically taking on the whole Soviet Union. You know why? Because the Soviet Union is not America. Fuck yeah, man. Oh yeah, and you had one friggin' job, Rocky! Throw in the towel! You had one friggin' job! One fucking job! Ah! Okay. So the story for this movie is that Dolph Lundgren is playing like this guy called Ivan Drago or something. He's from the Soviet Union. He's basically this 10-foot tall behemoth who's like, you know, basically the He-Man of, or the Punisher, whatever Dolph Lundgren's known for playing. He's like this guy from Russia. He kind of reminds me a lot of today's heavyweight champion, Vladimir Klitschko. So yeah, like he comes to the United States, and you know, of course, at the time it was a Cold War with the Soviet Union and the United States. So Apollo Creed is like going through like this midlife crisis or something, and says that he wants to fight Drago. So he goes, fights Drago, and of course, Rocky couldn't throw in the towel to save Apollo. You had one job, you're about to throw in the towel, everybody's telling you, throw in the towel, except for Creed, and then, you know, but to Rocky's credit though, Creed could have kept his hands up. I mean, there's a thing called hands. You use them to block. So, anyway, I'm getting off track here. So, of course, Adrian does her thing where she bitches about Rocky going back into the ring, and Rocky decides to go to Russia to take on Drago and fight and all that, and there's basically WWE-style boxing match. Yeah, it's about as goofy as it can get. Who knows, though? It might get a lot worse. So Rocky is up to his usual thing in this movie. He's still likable, I'll give him that. And, you know, Adrian's up to her usual thing too. She's just bitching about Rocky going back into the ring. Like, oh, I don't want you to and everything. Oh, your health. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my god. Unfortunately, she went from being such a great character, like everybody in the Rocky franchise, to being a caricature of herself. It's like, if that's what being married is like, I don't want to ever get married. But, it probably won't be by choice. So yeah, and then we got the villain of the movie too, Ivan Drago, played by Dolph Lundgren, and I don't know, I can't even, his character is like the exact opposite of Mr. T in Rocky 3. I mean, Mr. T never shut the hell up, and Drago like barely says anything. I mean, I think he has like 2 lines in the whole movie. I must break you. And then of course Apollo dies. Oh, but you got Paulie too, so it's always nice seeing Paulie. Paulie's like still like the last likable character, I think, of this whole thing. I take that back though. They all are likable, but it's kind of getting a little bit old at this point. So this whole movie is as goofy and over the top as you can get when it comes to Rocky movies. I mean, the matches are all like WWE matches. I mean, the refs getting thrown everywhere. They pick themselves up, throw them everywhere. And like, you know, there's no blocking or anything like that. The punch sounds, again, they sound like what happened when I punched through my ex-girlfriend's windshield. I mean, it's just like, ugh, God. I can't take any of this seriously. And what the hell is up with that robot that got Paulie for his birthday? I mean, it's a robot in a Rocky film. I mean, it's like, oh, happy birthday, Paulie. Happy birthday, Paulie. It's like, did we really need that? Come on, Stallone. What are you thinking? Overall, this movie just feels like a repeat of the last movie. Over-the-top goofy villains, same over-the-top bouts, and more of Adrian complaining that Rocky shouldn't fight, as well as an unnecessary death, just like the last movie. But I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy. I still didn't think this movie was terrible. I mean, I've seen worse shit. So, yeah, this is the kind of movie that you'll like if maybe you're drunk or something like that. I'll still give it at least a 6.9 out of 10.
I must break you.
Rocky 4.
So that's it for me. As always, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description below. And remember, I waste my money so you don't have to. Thanks for watching.